Ragtag crew today.
Ragtag. I mean, just no Jake.
Well,
no Jake, new face.
Who dis?
No, have you been on before?
No, this is a first.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Have you started looking for other jobs in the meantime?
No.
Because that by sitting in that chair, you are giving yourself up into the potential of not having a job in the next week, 2 weeks, month. We don't know.
Literally, that spot is cursed, except for somehow Cockroach Jake. He survives. It's like a
Just keeps coming
nuclear.
back.
It's like a nuclear warhead for job safety. We've had 4 or 5 different dudes sit in that chair and then either quit or get fired.
Yeah. The last one,
except for Jake, he's the only one that's made it.
the last one before Jake was Ben, and Ben sat in that chair for one episode. And was it the next day?
So
that he
Ben legitimately got the job offer for the other job 4 minutes after we finished recording.
Jesus.
So they left.
And no, actually, it might have been during the end of the recording because he
Probably
said he
was.
felt guilty and he's like looked at the text and he was sitting on the podcast recording it.
No, it must just be chance. It must just be the world working in weird ways. You're welcome to sit there whenever you want, though.
Okay. Thank you.
Except for today.
7:45 on Tuesdays usually. So if you want to show up and just hang out, we maybe even have you as live audience. Just pull a chair up, do whatever, you can monitor everything.
There we go.
Tyler, we're moving this place soon, like 3 days from now. This
Yeah.
entire simulator is going to get picked up. It's going to get put on a flatbed trailer. Nothing will be taken down. The front opening where you walk into is actually going to face the truck so that all the wind catches the canvas.
Oh, perfect. That'll be so fun.
Which isn't going to be great for the gas mileage, but I think it'll keep us from speeding on the roads.
Actually, what about this? Let's put it in the front of the truck and we use it to speed down the road.
No, here's what we
Like
should
a parachute.
What we could do is we could play the wind kind of like a sailboat,
Mhm.
and to save on gas, because I mean, Lord knows you can't get out of the gas station under $80 these days. We just let the wind fucking take this thing all the way to the new building.
Yeah. Hot air balloon that shit.
Yeah. We're not actually going to do that, but we are moving in a couple days.
Yeah. It's bittersweet. Like we're this is our first ever space that was truly like our own. But we're moving to a newer, cooler space.
It's going to be fucking unbelievable. Golf wise, this setup's going to be the same.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to make a couple.
Oh no, we're gonna put turf down.
Okay, that's what I wanted to get into. We don't really have a blank canvas to work with because the canvas is the simulator itself.
Yes.
That's going to stay the same. Now everything around it, we have the opportunity to kind of build whatever we want.
Mhm.
What does your ideal simulator room / setup around the simulator look like?
Dude, I mean, we're pretty fucking close right now. We have a
It's-
full ass bar.
It starts with turf in my mind.
Yeah, I mean, the turf will be nice. The reason we didn't go with the turf is when we set these black squares up for the cushion or whatever, it looked really cool when it was clean.
It did, yeah, and for about a week.
Now it's dusty and gross, and
Yep.
every little piece of shit that's on it, like I don't even know what some of the stuff is, but it sticks out because it's the black background.
Big time.
So anything of a light color just kind of pops on it. But it did look cool for like a week.
Yeah.
But I think turf is the move. But everything else we got in here is already really cool. We got like the movie theater chairs that recline, the full bar, the surround sound deal. So like, I mean, we're pretty blessed. I don't know what else we would do.
Couple TVs.
Boom.
Yeah, we
Okay,
got
that's what
one
you
right
need.
next to you.
Yeah, but that's only one.
So that's like the second. That's like the PC monitor essentially for whatever course we're
Yeah,
playing.
we can watch TV on it though.
No, I know. Yeah, we can. So the one thing we haven't taken advantage of, we could throw a TV up in the corner of the simulator.
Yeah,
Like minimize a window and throw it up in the
Oh
corner.
yeah.
What the merch guys? What movie did you guys watch in here? One night I was leaving for work and they were all watching a movie in the sim.
Lord of the Rings,
Which one?
LOTR.
the first one.
Fellowship.
Yeah. Yep. First one.
Okay,
No idea.
I just non-nerd Trevor. I had to make sure he was right.
Nah. I can be honest. I've never seen a single second of Lord of the Rings
He's never seen a Star Wars either.
or
I
Star
haven't.
Wars.
Jesus Christ!
I played Star Wars as a kid.
Have you seen Fast and Furious though?
Nope.
Trevor doesn't watch. He's the only person I've
that's
ever
right.
met in my life that's watched less movies than you.
I watch
I've seen
shitty movies, not good movies that people say are good.
Did anyone comment in the last episode about him not knowing who Nicolas Cage was?
Not that I saw.
Okay.
It's
not
but
like- yeah.
they should have. I honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I forgot he said that, so I wasn't really looking for it.
It's an absolutely insane take by not even a take, just like a fact about you.
I don't know. I got called out by my roommate yesterday.
Good.
Really?
Good. Let him have
Thank
a roommate.
God. Back to the sim talk. I think one thing that we were super what am I trying to say? We were really concerned with the putt
Yeah.
rolling straight off the mat onto our black puzzle piece mats and then to the screen on like a flat surface.
Yeah, we wanted it to be like a green.
Which we're taking that out.
Yeah, it does not need to be there because we've realized it doesn't matter whatsoever in the simulator.
No.
What type of roll the ball has. It's just all how you hit it.
We're gonna turf this son of a bitch too.
We've had the turf the entire time. That was plan one.
Yep.
And then we abandoned it mid installation.
Yeah. I also think we need a pizza maker.
Got one of those.
We got one of those. It's a little bit too far away though. I think
Yeah,
being
but-
able to hear the tick, 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 tick of the pizza maker while you're playing, I think is actually it's a massive
well,
advantage.
we're gonna have to put it in the bar at the next place because the bar and the kitchen are nowhere near each other.
They're really far away.
And we have two pizza makers, so we can have the kitchen maker and
Fuck yeah.
the sim maker.
What about what are your thoughts on like LED lights up in the corners?
Hard pass.
Really?
Yeah, no one loves LEDs as much as you.
Imagine
Christmas lights.
And I'm gonna kibosh it right now because it would fuck our shooting up. You get some banding, LEDs do weird things to the camera.
oh yeah, you can they only need to be on in certain situations. Like I read this article the other day where it was on Golf Digest. It was more tour players are starting to take mushrooms, like microdose mushrooms.
Tour players?
Tour players. I
We're
shit you not.
confirmed.
I'll read the article at the break, and then we can maybe touch on it a little bit. But there are tour players that are starting to take mushrooms before rounds,
Joel
like
Damon, for
microdose. I think it's just a way to get them to relax a little bit and get them out of their own. I mean, golf is the most insane mental sport of all time.
Yeah.
So imagine microdosing some shrooms with LED lights going on here, playing TPC Scottsdale with fucking stadium noise coming out of the speakers.
That sounds like a fever dream. Something I don't want to do.
Be tweaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually might go into you might start having like an anxiety attack.
Yeah. You're in an enclosed black case with creepy fucking lights.
Imagine you guys just walk in Monday and I'm just sitting in the corner. All the lights are off. All the LED lights are on.
Ryan's just got his knees to his chest. He's shaking in the sim.
Yeah, and the only reason I'm shaking is because I just shot a personal best 68
No.
at TVC Scottsdale. Okay, well if that's I don't know, we might actually still do the LED lights. It's a blank canvas.
Yeah, I don't like LEDs like you do. They just remind me of college. This is the only time I ever liked LED lights.
But you can't tell me that you don't.
I think
maybe want to go back to college every once in a while.
No, not anymore.
Do you have LEDs in your house? Like in your bedroom, do you have LEDs around the
He
top?
does.
Are you serious?
Underneath
in
his
my
bed.
No. Not
He's got the
Not
fucking
in my-
tit light on his bed.
not in my bedroom.
It's underneath the bed.
Tyler, check this out. This was last night.
See, I don't like that.
Where's that?
That's in my garage. That's in my gym. Full LED strip all the way across the top corner of the wall
Why don't you just turn a regular light on?
because it's not as fun. Like I am
Practical.
I'm at like a rave in my own garage,
By yourself.
pretty much.
Checks out.
Yeah, LEDs are not for me. We've had this conversation on YBR. I think they look cheap.
Okay, all we need is TVs, pizza maker. We got the fridge, and we're good to go. And a little bit more turf.
Yeah, one thing that we are going to have to think about, we got a lot of balls that escaped this place, but we're in a smaller spot right now, so the balls aren't getting that far.
Yeah,
The new warehouse is very, very big.
it's very large.
We could be chasing a ball legitimately 80 yards.
Probably more than that.
Yeah.
Probably 100 plus. We could also hit 100-yard chip shots. They might have to be knockdown shots though. Because it's, I mean, I don't know. Ceiling's what,
If we
30,
blow out a
40 feet.
light hitting chip shots in the warehouse, Miles will fucking kill us.
That's true. We'll maybe give it a couple years once we get settled in.
We'll get a few beers in him and make it his idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other cool part is, I think we could probably put a turf mat up on the roof.
Oh yeah.
And we could hit chip shots from the roof down onto the property.
Yeah, that'll be sweet. Wait, have you been up on the roof?
Many times.
It's cool up there.
One time.
Yeah, I went up
Many
once.
times.
as well.
Many times, yeah.
I mean, many
You have
times
it?
comparatively. Have you,
Yeah,
Trevor?
I have not.
So
Yeah.
we've been up there many more times
Yeah.
than Trevor.
Correct.
So that's gonna be sweet. So what I wanted to get into or just talk about was this move is gonna open up a ton of opportunities for us.
Mhm.
We'll have our own sim space again. Who knows? We might even throw some greens and some tee boxes up on the property.
Yeah, fuck it.
Might be able to just film our videos right outside the front door of the office.
That
which
would be very
massive.
cool.
I mean, when it comes to ice golf, obviously this place is a retaining pond.
Couple of them.
We could make a sweet ice golf course.
Uh-huh.
Plenty
think-
of
I
opportunities.
think we're gonna try to keep it plowed, the two ponds for
pond hockey.
pond hockey. And so if we do pond hockey, then we just need like one of the little hand augers and make a handful of holes.
Yep.
And we're ready to rock.
Yeah.
And then hopefully someone skates into that hole and breaks their fucking ankle.
Jesus Christ.
No, we'll probably leave the bigger pond for hockey, and then the other pond we can do whatever with.
Yeah. Here's what I envisioned. I envision like if there was like a little par 3 course out in front of this place, there's obviously gonna be a lot of water in play.
Mhm.
I've always wanted to dive into a pond, snorkel gear, whatever they use,
Yeah.
wetsuit,
Yep.
snorkel gear.
From the moment you saw it on Happy Gilmore,
Thank you.
you've been craving this, haven't you?
I personally want to know how many balls are at the bottom of popular water spots on a golf course.
It's insane. I went to Rose Creek 2 years ago and they're draining the one on hole 3.
Okay, the one by the clubhouse,
Yeah.
kind of.
The one that I go into every fucking
on
time.
the right side. It's insane. You literally could have went and got like thousands of balls.
So what do they do with the? Okay,
I don't know. It was drained, but I don't know if they were going to like somebody go grab them or what were they going to do because the water was all the way down. I'm just
Well,
like,
when you can't like walk out there because
It's
it's
so
so
muddy.
muddy.
so not only are we getting charged $87.50 for a bucket of range balls,
and then the cart.
and then $122.49 for a cart, half a cart, and then they're taking our golf balls
Yep.
That's what they should
And
be
then
using.
reselling them.
and then
to
reselling
us.
them. Why are we not just using golf balls from ponds as the range balls?
Yeah, absolutely. Like you take
Because then
them-
it's free because it's like taxpayer dollars, right? It's like these are your golfers' golf balls that you're now taking advantage of for the range.
I know what Hardos would say. It's because it's not a consistent ball.
Because waterlogged.
Fucking
Yeah,
range
it's
ball.
well, and it's a different brand every time, different style of ball every shot. And so that's what the Hardos are going to say. Me, Tyler, is going to say that's a great fucking idea.
Tyler,
and I
non-Hardo.
would pocket them every time.
Well, see, that's the issue. Is like, fucking, hey, this is my ball. This is a tailor-made TP5 CRMC championship ball from Pro. This is my. No one else here was there.
Imagine knowing for sure that that's your ball they pulled out of the pond. and
Yeah.
you're hitting at the driving range.
Yeah, I mean, it's in theory. It sounds like I don't know. It sounds like a good idea. I think it is a good idea.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Save a lot of money, and we all know that they're already making like at least what are they clearing like $4.5 to $5 million
$4.5
a
to
year
$5
on the
million
range.
on range balls.
Yep.
So also,
take
you
down.
can't get mad at people taking balls from the range buckets because they're donating them.
Yeah.
They're just going to donate that ball right back.
Yep. It's
Also, let's make a
it's-
couple more drivable par 4s
Yeah.
with water on
Yep.
both sides. So
renew, reuse, recycle.
yeah, dude, that's a phenomenal idea.
It is. They need to have some sort of like, you know, in mini golf, there's certain holes where if you hit into the water, it flows down a little creek and then goes through a grate and then pops out somewhere. If they had a little channel and that caught all the balls for
Oh
them,
my God.
they wouldn't even have to drain the pond.
No,
It would be some sort of little creek that eventually over time, it could take a month, but that ball works its way over to the grate and then they just empty the grate into a giant bucket every time.
yeah. If you had something like obviously something to get the ball and get the water moving underneath of the surface. If you had like hot tub jets.
I mean, it could just be a natural creek that
It could be
flows.
just a natural creek. Yeah, that's a lot easier than what I just
Yeah,
proposed.
yeah. Or like genuinely, all you got to do is create it so gravity brings it down, and then it goes into another holding pond, but it's stopped at that grate before it gets into the holding pond.
Yeah.
And then the water's pumped back up. That's what the mini golf rivers are. It's just the water flows down this thing, it gets to a retaining spot, and then it gets pumped back up to the top of the fucking volcano or whatever's at the mini golf.
Yeah. And I mean, you can lock this place down too. Wherever the balls end up to where you can just grab them, you
Yeah.
can lock it
It's
up.
in a cage that's locked, right? It's,
Yeah, and fucking bring them to the range.
and
I
then
mean, people are profiting off of our lost golf balls.
you know,
So think about how many, like, I wonder how many times, I wonder what the most times a single golf ball has been sold before.
that'd be really cool. I wish they would do. Like, dude, I think we might have talked about this. The dollar bills that
Yep.
have the follow me or the track me or whatever.
We
Sure.
talked about it.
Yeah, doing that on
We
a golf
did?
ball.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember doing a reel on it and seeing the dollar on the reel. Yeah.
Mhm. Because like the Union Green has like the QR code thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then we just talked about QR codes and like being able to track where the ball has played courses.
Okay, the QR code. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Okay. That, I mean, that's phenomenal. Idea.
Yeah.
We have to.
And then you can leave a comment section like found this in the woods at Prairiewood or bought this in the used balls at Osgood Pro Shop.
Found this 3 roads over from hole 9.
Yeah, found this in my backyard underneath a broken window.
Dude, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool as hell.
Because if you think about it, okay, we're the first consumer. We're buying this from the store.
Mhm.
Okay. So we make the first purchase. We lose that ball in someone's backyard. And let's take Rose Creek, for example. There's the one backyard that has the vending machine where you
Yep.
pay a quarter, you
Yep.
get a ball. Okay. So there's a second sale. And then you put that ball into coming back after that hole. There's a straightaway par 4 right at the clubhouse.
Mhm.
You put it in the water. They grab that ball in the fall. They put it into their dollar ball basket.
Yep.
They sell it again. There's 3 sales right there. And then you lose it, they sell it. You lose it, they sell it. And the cycle goes on. So I feel like could potentially be 5 sales in 1 year of a
That's-
single golf ball.
It's kind of cool.
Hopefully,
I would
probably
love-
not one course though.
I would love to
Hopefully
track
not.
it. I would love to track it. I think it'd be sweet not only to see, all right, I found this ball in the fescue and the shit. I scan it like, oh, cool. It's just been with 3 dudes already. And then you know what I mean?
Wow.
And then I can,
Golf ball is really getting around.
and then I lose that ball. And then a month later, I get a notification. It's like, so-and-so found your ball and is now playing with it.
That's a good idea. So yeah, you're tagged to that golf
Yeah,
ball
so
for a lifetime.
It's an app. So like when somebody else scans the QR code on the ball that you lost, it notifies you and the 6 other people that have played with it. And it's like, hey, this ball is going all over the course, all over the country.
Dude, that's insane. And
'Cause,
then
like, remember-
imagine meeting up with those people. Like, hey, we're on the Fargo area. Like, you were hitting the same ball I was hitting. You like I found your ball, all this kind of stuff. Let's meet up for a round. What a great way to find golf
Well,
partners.
think about like the balls that we lose in Arizona. We bought those here.
Yeah. That's actually crazy.
Yikes.
So if you buy a box and you scan it right after you buy it in Fargo, North Dakota, that's where the ball was born essentially. And then you lose it in Arizona, and then that person who found it in Arizona brings it back to Virginia because they're
Yep.
on a golf trip down there.
Yep.
And then that's actually crazy. The miles that some of these golf balls have on them is wild.
Yeah, it would be really cool to follow. Nobody fucking take that app this time.
No, you can take it. It just like,
No, we're gonna do it
Well,
this
no,
time for real.
Tyler, there's already someone who's had that in the works for 10 plus years.
Yeah,
and
true.
they've just been waiting for the right person.
The right person to put out a reel so you can get your free fucking advertising.
Yeah, exactly.
Yikes.
I don't know.
We gotta. I'll hit up the folks at UG, see if we can make this happen.
Well, you only need like the QR code to just put on the ball, just like stamp it.
Yeah, but you need an interface for the app
Yeah.
to follow it.
Because I mean, Union Green is all about like playing cool little municipal courses all over wherever you are in the country. It's this massive community. I think that would be sick.
Yeah.
TM. You do it now, Tyler.
Yeah, TM, copyright, IP claimed.
Our circle.
I listened to a thing on intellectual property rights podcast the other day. I was bored. The C and the R, the difference is the R means they have no legal claim to it, but they use it so often it's rights reserved.
Yep.
And the C means they've actually paid for the paperwork.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
They're both circled, correct?
Yes, both
Yeah.
circled.
Interesting.
But
Patent
yeah,
pending,
one is
patent pending, patent pending, patent pending.
yeah. Don't touch our shit.
Well, it's patent pending. You know.
Yep.
Well, there's prior art too. This being the prior art.
And it's we've clearly reserved the rights. So
Reserve. Okay. That's enough on that phenomenal idea, though. We
Yes.
gotta talk to the UG folk. Q&A.
Q&A, listener Q&A.
We haven't done one in a while. I think it's been since the Joey Cold Cuts episode.
Yeah.
And we didn't. Well, okay, we didn't even do a Q&A there.
No, we
because
didn't. We just let Joey talk for an hour.
Combo is flowing. Do we want to hop into it now, or do we want to take a quick break and then?
How long we been going, Noah?
About 22 minutes.
Let's do one.
Okay, let's do one.
Let's do one. Starting the Q&A off hot. Hey, it's Matty J asks, which comes first? A double bogey show hole-in-one or a Vikings Super Bowl appearance? Easy as fuck.
It's a fucking great question.
It's an
actually.
easy question.
Yeah.
Easy question. We can't golf the rest of the year, and the Vikings are going to the Super Bowl this year. So the Vikings Super Bowl appearance obviously is more likely, and that will come first.
People are saying Josh Dobbs is him.
He is him.
Timothy Dobbs.
Yep.
W.
I think we need back-to-back weeks of performances.
I've seen all
like
I
we
need to
just had.
see.
He was doing that in Arizona. He's going to do it here.
Yep. He's
Better
been doing
team.
it for 8 weeks straight. Said the first 8 weeks he did it with shitty.
Arizona's obviously garbage.
Yeah.
They beat some good teams.
They did. He
They
beat,
did.
who did they beat like week 2?
Did they beat-
Dallas.
Cowboys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Cowboys.
Yeah, and Dobbs had 0 weapons in Arizona whatsoever.
Yeah.
Shitty O-line, shittier coach.
Better running back, but
Yeah. Better running back, but that's literally it.
yep.
Running backs are relevant in the NFL now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
Just throw the
Josh
ball 50
Dobbs is
times.
now our starting quarterback and running back.
Mm-hmm.
The Vikings Super Bowl chances may be like Trevor's hole-in-one chances at Mapleton last round of the year.
Real close.
We may get to the
Yep.
Super Bowl and then we may lose by 3.
I will fucking take that.
Or no, we may
Would you though? How
Yeah,
disappointing would that
We
be?
haven't been to the Super Bowl since the 60s.
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
80,
We went to
60 some years.
We went to 4 Super Bowls in like 6 years or some shit. Didn't win any of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna happen. You know why? Because look at the Kansas City Royals. The Kansas City Royals were one of the worst fucking teams in baseball for years on end.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, things like they got a couple good draft picks, they got a good coach, and they won a World Series. I
Yep.
want to say. So I think the Vikings are gonna follow that trend eventually.
The problem is we're never shitty. We're never
Yep.
the bottom.
we were shitty in like the Christian Ponder days.
No. We
No,
went
Joe
to-
Webb-
we were
we
mid.
went to
Not
the
even.
playoffs.
We were
You're right.
mid.
We did well when Joe Webb starts a playoff game against Green Bay, though, and we get our fucking asses kicked.
Yeah,
Well,
but
that's
we
'cause he got injured.
We're just never shitty though. We're always like
You're right.
the
You're
worst
right.
we do is like when there are 16 games, 7 and 9 would be the worst we do. So we'd always
Yeah.
get a middle draft pick.
You're right.
Purple purgatory.
You're right.
Yeah, that
But,
is a perfect example.
This year's
or
years for
name.
first. The Nuggets won their first title. Then didn't the Rangers win their first title in baseball
Yep.
this year?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Minnesota. NFL.
Yep. We're the longest team without a major championship.
Yep.
Probably us and the T-Wolves. T-Wolves have never.
Yeah, but
Minnesota in general has the
started
longest
later
one.
than the Vikings, though.
Damn. To answer the question, I actually think a hole-in-one's going to come sooner.
Does it count on the Sims? Does that count?
No.
Nope. No, I think you have to get 2 hole-in-ones in one round for it to count equally as 1 hole-in-one outside.
In one round on a Sim 2.
Because that's how different they are.
Yeah.
If you can get 2 hole-in-ones in one round on the simulator, I think that's equal to getting 1 hole-in-one outside on a course. Because that's the levels here. Turf mat,
You're still hitting a ball,
no
though.
wind.
It's a tee box on par 3s. It's you choose your lie. You put it perfectly down. It's gonna be perfect lie there.
I get that, but that tee box, you don't hit thousands of times off that tee box in the same spot. We hit thousands of times. So looking down at this, we know exactly what that looks like.
So do you remember the most realistic simulator video we did?
Yep.
I would be much more likely to count a hole-in-one in that scenario
Same.
Mm,
because we're purposely
Yep.
making it a little more
Yep.
difficult and
Yeah.
attempting to recreate realism. But I wasn't listening to most of that because I was finding the next question. Let's do one more before the break.
One more.
Real quick one. It's an either or. And we'll just go around the room. We don't need to explain. Lucas Drana asks, would you rather have Joe Buck announcing every good shot or Jim Nantz accounting every bad shot? So you're on the golf course, you hit a good shot and you got to listen to fucking Joe Buck play by play your good shot, or Jim Nantz be disappointed in you on every bad shot, essentially.
It's a really good question. I would love Paul Allen to
Not an
narrate,
option.
to
No.
narrate bad shots, but I know that's not an option. I'm going with Jim Nantz.
Yeah,
Jim Nantz narrating bad shots, and the reason I'm gonna do that is because you obviously like you're kind of like just you're fired up, you're up in arms about a bad shot. Jim Nantz is gonna bring you back down.
He
to
is
ground
calming.
zero.
exactly.
He's gonna calm you down, and it's just on to the next one.
I also want Nance for the historical value, and I fucking hate Joe Buck so much.
Same.
I hate him so much.
Joe Buck
A lot of people
fucking
do.
sucks.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why like networks keep him around is because people talk about him.
He's getting put in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Did he? What's his past?
Noah would probably know. He's more of a football
No,
guru.
I actually have no idea what that guy's done.
Like,
I just know him for tormenting me for the last 15 years.
Yep.
he just hates the Vikings.
do you think Troy
Yep.
Aikman likes him?
I doubt it. They don't seem like they like each other.
Wouldn't that be tough to just like?
Yeah,
You have to sit and chat with somebody that
I do it every
Yep.
Tuesday morning.
I knew you were gonna say that. I fucking knew you were gonna say that. But I think we make it sound like we like each other.
Yeah, but that's only 1 hour.
You're Joe Buck and I'm Aikman.
Jesus Christ. Joe Buck can hate people too.
Jesus.
And Trevor is Jonathan Vilma.
Ooh.
He's worse than
No,
Buck.
Trevor's
He's way worse than Buck.
Booger McFarland. He's just like kind of just off, like hanging in his own world, but
Yeah.
also just
At
kind of
least Jonathan Vilma played decent.
Yeah, Bounty Gate.
Hey, man.
Yikes.
All right, let's take a break. No more
Quick break.
football talk.
come back with Q&A. Be right back.
Okay, we're back. First question right off the bat from Elliot Trejo. As a beginner, is it better to go with thrift store clubs or a beginner set from Costco, etc.?
It's actually a phenomenal
Mm-hmm.
question. I mean, who wants to start? I could unpack this entire thing, but how you guys go first?
I will give you my personal experience and then what I would do in hindsight.
Yep.
Personal experience. I didn't get thrift store clubs or Costco clubs. I got hand-me-downs that were not handed to me exactly. They were forgotten at my house by an old roommate. So he left. He moved out of state and he bought new clubs. So I inherited his old clubs.
Justin Beach.
Justin Beach.
Or I don't know. I should probably
No, you're
should've said
right.
That.
You-
No, I know.
no,
but
you're right.
I remember that.
I mean, if Beach, if you want them back, I still got them.
yeah.
Yikes.
I heard about that. That story is true, by the way.
It is. So I inherited some clubs that way, and it worked out because we are very similar heights. If you are a weird height, go buy a beginner set that fits you.
Sure.
If you are a pretty normal height, thrift store it until you can find some that fit you. But do make sure you find some clubs that you're not super fucking hunched over on, or you got to choke all the way up to the front of the rubber on. I think that is my main piece of advice.
Yeah.
Either or
You don't want
works.
to choke up on the rubber too much.
No,
Yeah.
you don't. Just find something that fits you. Doesn't matter where you get them.
Yeah. It's not a one size fits all type of deal.
Nope.
With the choking up on the rubber.
I think,
don't-
were we all thrift stores?
My first
Or
set
that-
was garage sale. So
Nope.
thrift.
Same
Yeah.
difference in my opinion.
Well, yeah, we'll count it the same thing. I think what some people may not know is that you can get fit. You can get fit for just a standard out of the box set of clubs.
Mhm.
And I want to say, and I could be completely wrong again, but I want to say they basically just take your height into consideration. They say, hey, this box set is going to be best for you. You may pay $20 for that fitting, but I think that's worth it. Back to what you said of like, hey, if you're short or tall, like don't settle for a set of clubs that's going to be, you're going to be fucking humpback in Notre Dame, or, you know, you're going to be whatever.
I got a buddy that is 6'6", that doesn't, maybe 6'7". even. Andy, tall ass fucking dude. He doesn't have clubs that fit him, and he looks ridiculous in his stance.
Mm-hmm.
And he's pretty damn athletic, and he should be pretty okay at golf. He just has never, I don't think he's ever swung a club that's fit him.
Like my 4-iron should be his 9-iron.
Yes.
Essentially.
Yep.
Lengthwise.
Yep.
So I think, well, where I stand on this is I would stay away from thrift store and garage sale clubs as your first set. I mean, I don't even know why you'd get them as a second set. I would always go with something newer that you know. Well, no, like you can get a $300 set of clubs from Costco straight out of the box, brand new.
They
Yeah,
only have,
but I
they only
mean,
have wedges right now, don't they?
$300
They
bucks.
have I want to say they have sets of is it like Callaway, like X Hots or Rogues or something?
Something like that. Some low model of the
Yep.
Callaways.
Yep.
But I mean, $300 compared to a $30 set at a thrift store is a big difference.
Especially if you're just getting into it. Like, you
Yeah.
don't know if you're going to actually play the rest of your life.
Trevor, when you step out on that course for the first time and you stick that first green from 150 yards away,
Yeah, probably not my first time.
no, I'm just saying, like the first time you ever do that,
Yeah,
you're hooked.
correct. But it's going to take you how many rounds to get to that? And those first rounds can be
There's always one shot. I don't even think it. I think it takes one round to hit one good shot. Like out of an entire round, you hit one good shot. That's what brings you back the next time.
one ball in the air. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and I still think that if you're obviously don't spend money you don't have.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you can afford it, go ahead, get the nicer clubs. I mean, it's completely unique to your situation. But if you are a college dude with no money and you just want something casual to do with your friends, just find thrift store clubs that fit you. To me, that's the most important thing. To not get super fucking frustrated, find some clubs that fit you. I mean, that's all I have to say.
That's like to sum up the entire. Whether it's an argument or not, to sum up the entire thing, that's the answer.
Yeah,
Find a set of clubs that fit you. It doesn't matter if they're 25 years old or 2 years old or brand new.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
they
the-
fit you, they're gonna play.
The clubs that I started with were from like 2003. So, and at the time I got them, they were 16. No, older than that, like 20 years old.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
There's also good websites to go find them online too. There's have like new, used, and then even like kind of like value ones that are like been beat up and like whatever.
Sure.
It's still cheap as fuck.
yeah.
I'm also a big proponent too of like if your parents, you know, like if let's say you are a college kid, birthday, Christmas, whatever, graduation gift maybe. Hey, I just want a new set of golf clubs. Like I found these at Costco, Callaway, whatever. I would assume parents might spend some money to get that
Yep.
for you.
Yeah. Sauce that on the cool Christmas list.
Yeah.
Yep.
Make sure you give them your height though. Get the right size. Can't reiterate that enough.
Yeah, I don't think price matters. Or age. I think it's what you said, Tyler. It's got to fit you.
Yep. All right. Official Maddie Pool asks, what is your favorite course snack? You better say a dog. Well, I don't eat pets.
I don't eat dog.
Oh, we're funny. Hope all is well, Maddie. Long time no talk.
Hey, Maddie.
I mean, hot dogs up there. I mean, to be honest with you though, right now, Maddie, that's a cop-out answer. Everyone in the world expects us to say hot dog right now.
Don't say it then.
I'm not gonna.
Say something else.
Cheeseburger.
Jesus Christ, you're not eating cheeseburgers on the course.
Yeah,
Tyler.
you do. You get fucking cheeseburgers at the turn. They got that little warming plate fucking door gas station thing.
Really?
Honestly, the best snack on the course is neither of those. It's a breakfast sandwich before you start. A breakfast sandwich slaps so fucking hard before a morning round, especially if you get it at the clubhouse.
What course are you thinking about right now?
I'm thinking about Miles's course, but I've also been to other courses where you can do it. When Myrtle Beach National, I had one of the best breakfast sandwiches of my life before my round.
Really?
It was phenomenal.
Fuck.
I had one of the best breakfast sandwiches and one of the worst cups of coffee I've ever had in my life in the same meal.
Golf course coffee is the worst coffee on planet
It's so fucking bad.
Jeez.
And that was a nice ass course.
and well, here's the thing too. I don't know who's making that coffee. It's someone who probably doesn't drink coffee and just doesn't know the ratio of water to grounds. But they come in the little tiny white styrofoam cups, and most of the time they don't even have lids. So you either have to chug the piping hot coffee before you get to.
When you
before
can't
start,
chug it because it's fucking solid, you got to chew it.
exactly. Or when you're driving in the cart, that son of a bitch, half of it's on
Spilling
your
all
lap
over.
before
Well, yeah.
you can even get to your first ball, probably in the woods.
Yeah, so you either got to like sip it down to a half a cup, which you can't do.
Yeah.
Because we're not getting
Yeah.
coffee before we hit like the putting green or something. And we can't sip it to the halfway down because it's so hot. You'll
Yeah.
burn your face off. So then you just end up spilling all over.
Yes. We're talking lawsuit hot. We're talking remember the McDonald's lawsuit
Yep.
when that lady spilled the coffee on her lap? We're talking that hot.
Yeah, and people gave her a lot of shit for like suing McDonald's because the coffee was too hot. She got like 4th degree burns on her legs.
Yeah. Like we're talking
Like it
potential
was
skin grafts.
it was entirely too hot for coffee even.
Yeah. And that's golf course coffee.
Yeah.
Was it free? Did they give you free coffee?
No. It was like
Also-
it was a breakfast bar, and you did get a big cup. So maybe that's the
That's
only
not bad.
difference between like shitty course and nice course. Maybe it's just the cup. The coffee was the same.
Yeah. So not only are they they're reselling our golf balls that we paid top dollar for, but they are now charging us $1.50 for coffee. That's fucking piping hot, and you only have half a cup by the time you get to your first shot because you can't drive the cart with a full cup. You just
No.
can't.
Yeah.
What was the question, Tyler?
Best
Snack.
golf course snack.
Oh, this. I don't know. This might be a hot take. May not be. I prefer not to eat at all on the golf course.
Nothing.
Nothing. And usually my whole I think maybe why the reason I'm a front nine golfer versus back nine is because my blood sugar gets low
Maybe.
and I maybe start to get a little bit
Diabetes.
lightheaded.
Yeah.
I don't like anything that. Okay, the reason at Leonard, the reason I eat a hot dog with my glove on is because I don't want to get my actual hand greasy. It affects the grip on
Fucking
my
wash
glove.
your hands. Wipe your hand off, Ryan. It's so weird
You have
to eat a hot
towels.
dog with a glove on. You have a towel attached to your bag.
I understand that, but unless you're using soap and water, which by the time you get the dog, you're in the cart, you're
Also,
going to play.
Who cares if your glove hand gets greasy? You're gonna put your glove back on over it.
It's a weird feeling though inside the glove when it's like
yeah,
grease
no,
on
I
glove.
get that.
Yeah,
And then your inside glove's all dirty, then it's just ruined.
It's already gross and sweaty.
I don't
different
know.
kind of gross.
Yeah, like I won't even eat a granola bar on the course. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't feel the need to eat anything.
I mean, I'm typically you guys know this, more often than not, I'm playing 9 holes anyway, so I'm not snacking then.
Right.
But when I play 18, I do get pretty hungry.
I've been thinking about this for a while. Why, like, if clubhouses had little convenience stores in them, dude, not only would I spend money at the clubhouse, but I would spend $15. Then I would probably eat
Yeah.
because I'm not bringing food from a house and I'm not stopping somewhere on the way because I'm already probably 5 minutes late the way it is.
Yep, for sure.
If they had a little convenience store in clubhouses, I would spend so much money. And when I'm talking breakfast sandwiches, I'm talking breakfast pizza, I'm talking like your granola bars, your chips, whatever. And I understand they have some of that on the bev cart, but what if you're golfing early enough, the bev car's not going?
I'm glad you clarified because you were just literally describing the pro shop.
Yeah, and I know they have they usually have pop machines and shit, but like give me the
Well, like Rose Creek's got everything you just said, except maybe breakfast pizza.
they have breakfast sandwiches.
They do, don't they, in that little bar area?
I have no idea. I don't get food like that.
Yeah, because I think they get it made upstairs at the restaurant, and then there's like shit sitting down to eat.
Well, fuck. I'm just golfing at the wrong course.
They for sure have the chip clips and the drink station and a whole bunch of other assorted snacks, cookies and stuff, candy bars.
Mm-hmm.
Give me like a self-serve coffee station.
They definitely have that too.
A Keurig over there.
No, not even curious.
Honestly, give me a Keurig at a golf courses. Get rid of your shitty fucking coffee maker and get a Keurig.
I'll slip you $1 for the K cup.
Yeah, I'll put a donation jar. Say it's for a Keurig, and I'll put money in it every time.
Keurig for a Kier.
Yep.
A hangover cure, that is.
Adhere to your sludge.
Yes. I'll take a I'll also take a Keurig over I don't know what do they call those, the big, what do they call
Beakers.
Beakers, kind of like that. What do they call those things that the coffee sits in? They're at like fucking senior citizen center.
Coffee pot?
No, it's like it's like the stainless steel, the big thing with the nozzle on the end.
Oh, I don't
What do they
know.
call
I
those?
mean, that's just a coffee maker, but a big ass one. Because you make the coffee the same way. It's
Do you
just-
make the coffee in there, or do you
Yeah.
dump it in there to dispense
No,
it?
you make it in there. It's just a giant fucking filter, and we had them at the bowling alley.
Yeah, that's a big bowling alley thing.
Yeah.
Whoever that company is, they gotta put some directions, like fucking
Jesus.
2
Wow.
scoops to 2 cups of water.
And those things are a bitch to clean. So I'm guarantee you, most courses around here with like the teenagers running the pro shop ain't cleaning that.
Shit.
Also, if that coffee's not gone by the end of the day, they're just gonna warm it up the next day. I feel like.
Microwave that shit.
Yikes.
Trevor,
Dots pretzels and salted nut rolls are my 2 go-to.
you want to talk about getting shit on your hands? Dots pretzels.
that's not
but
ideal.
you do 2-3 fingers and they'll lick off up the pants. You're clean.
If I'm gonna have a bag
2-3
of chips,
fingers up the pants, lick it off.
Well,
you're
you
good to
just
go.
lick them off, go a little brush on the pants. You're chilling.
what damn figure do though?
You can find out.
How many fingers did you say? 2 or 3? Good for you.
2 or
Trevor.
3, yeah.
The fuck, Noah? What do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
No, Dots pretzels. Fuck. I'm a huge fan of the honey mustard one. Shouts to North Dakota and Dot.
Yeah, shouts to
she's
Hershey's. They
so-
bought it. They paid.
Sold to
Donnie up.
RDO and then Hershey's.
Yeah, she got paid though.
Yeah, good for her. Good for you,
Hell
Dot.
yeah.
I assume Dot's short for Dorothy, so good for you, Dorothy.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. From Morrison Adam.
Adam
Or-
Morrison, like Oklahoma City Thunder, Gonzaga Bulldogs.
I don't know. Adam
Yeah.
is spelled weird. Morrison Adum.
A dumb.
A dumb.
Morrison Adum.
A dumb.
Where do you realistically see your handicap being this time next year? Being completely and utterly honest with you, exactly where it is right now.
It's actually a great question. A dumb.
Adum.
I'll tell you what it is right now.
Oh, I should probably find it. I think I'm a 13.
I also don't know why people keep saying like people don't believe me when I tell them my handicap. They think it's way too low. My grief.
I
Isn't that a slap in the
I think
face?
Yeah. You
No
fucking
way.
suck. Mine is a 13.4 right now. And next year, I'm
What
like
was it last year?
probably above 20s.
You came a long way.
I dropped almost.
well, I believe
10
it. Remember when he
strokes.
talked a ton of shit, and then we saw him playing the simulator for the first time, and he was ass.
I just couldn't
And
score.
he's so much better than he was in that simulator round.
Yeah,
Mhm.
100%.
Yeah.
There was you didn't even want to play with us in the simulator.
didn't.
Yeah.
Remember?
I didn't break 90 last
Scared.
year, and I got to like 82s and 83s this year. So
Yeah.
Yep.
almost 10 strokes.
That's massive.
I believe that for sure.
I'm at a 10. I'm at a 10. I was at an 8.3 at the beginning of the year, and then I think I had a couple good scores fall out of that 20 score range. I'm at a 10 now.
Okay.
I think by this time next year, I would say I'll be between. I'll say I'll be at a 9 next year.
Nice.
Because I feel like to get any lower than this it's fucking tough.
It's the
Yeah.
real hump.
Yeah.
Like when Trevor's in the period of quick and massive improvement.
Yeah.
And you're in the now you got a nickel and dime for each stroke off
Yes.
the handicap.
And you'll be there, Trevor. Next year
yeah.
you'll be there.
I think I'm gonna live from 14 to 16 probably for the rest of my life, and I'm perfectly okay with that.
You'll mix maybe like a hole in one in here. And
Yeah,
maybe like an
I
eagle
might
here
fuck
and-
around and shoot a 63, but
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, it'll be 95 every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is fine. I mean,
I want to get to 9 or 8 next year. That's my goal. Single digit.
what did you
next
say
year.
about being a scratch golfer again?
Oh, I want to be a scratch golfer by the time I die.
Oh,
by the
you
time
got a
die.
lot of
I
time
was
for
thinking
that.
you said you want to be scratched by like the end of the year.
Yeah, hopefully next year.
When are you planning on dying?
Next question.
18 birdies update, Tyler. I have 465 friends on 18 birdies.
And you're the number one influencer on 18 birdies, Ryan.
I gotta start posting again. We were doing like I was using it as like a Twitter platform. I was posting. It was some good shit. I'll get back. So you can go at me on 18 birdies.
Next question from D Brown 2381.
D Brown, Illinois, Illini, circa day 2005, maybe.
Okay.
I'm more cultured in basketball than you guys are.
I hate basketball. You know this.
No,
I don't know D
These two
Brown.
right here. D Brown, Darren Williams, same team.
I don't know.
Anyway,
what that
go
is
on,
either.
Tyler.
No.
No, I don't expect you to know, Tyler.
Is it crazy to carry a cheap dollar store club to break when you're pissed off?
Dude, I had the same exact thought earlier in the year. I think it is Was it with you, Trevor? This was the conversation at Mapleton.
We might have.
I think it's massively beneficial to have an old club that you do not care if you never see again. Number one, it's a great way to play a prank on your buddies. You can get so pissed off that you grab this club out of your bag and you throw it into a pond, you throw it across a river, you throw it into the shit where it's never going to be seen again.
Wrap it around a tree.
Yeah, wrap that son of a bitch around a tree. Your buddies are going to be like, you are psychotic.
Okay, I was out on this until you said it was a prank.
Yeah.
Now I think
Purely
that's
prank-wise.
okay. That's funny.
It's almost like it's like that speed bag that you can hook onto the side of your cart. Like that's for actual people who are mad, I think.
Yeah.
This is more so like, let's see if they actually think I'm mad by wrapping this son of a bitch around a tree.
But if you're not doing it as a prank, I think it's a little crazy
I agree.
to go out of your way to have a club just to fucking break it.
I agree.
Dude.
I mean, realistically, you can only have 14 clubs in the bag tournament style. So let's just keep
I
it
mean,
up.
like, how therapeutic. I've never broken a club on purpose. How therapeutic is it to truly break it? Like, are you going to start playing better after you break it?
It's fun though. I broke one club.
Not the
On
question.
purpose?
Yeah.
How?
Just over the knee.
Was it hard to break? They
Not
make it look
really.
so easy, and I've never tried it, but I feel like it would be harder than it looks when I see people do
It's
it.
You want me to
pretty
try?
easy.
You want me to try right now with this club?
Yeah,
Right
hold
here?
on. Yeah, to make sure, Noah, do you remember how to move the cameras? All right, break that shit, Ryan. You good, or Noah?
Yep.
Holy smokes! Why can't I hit a freaking shot today? God, I'm so pissed off.
That did look really easy.
Yeah.
I feel like you almost did it too hard.
Well, it didn't snap. It bent and then it just broke.
Huh.
Let's do one.
How many clubs are we fucking breaking? Hey, grab some out of that nice bag next to you.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's an old school club. That's gonna be way harder to break.
Is that Blair's?
Wait,
Are
wait.
you sure?
Put it back.
I think
Make
that's
sure
his
we know.
wood. No, I think that's from his bag.
No, that's not his, is it?
Does they have that missing face?
Oh my gosh! Why can't I hit a freaking tee shot today? I'm so mad at this driver.
I mean, it did break.
Yeah.
The Donna show.
No, quit breaking shit.
Oh my god! I hate this game.
Oh no, that had like metal. Is that in your eyes?
No, it just really hurt.
Yeah, that's like a carbon shaft. Dude, that sent like metal shards everywhere.
We're moving the sim soon anyway.
Holy fuck.
Jeez.
I hope that was worth it, Ryan.
It was. You know why, Tyler?
Do you feel better?
Oh my god! I feel so much better.
All right. So
You know why? Okay. Do you know what I just figured out there?
Huh.
That was the only graphite shaft out of those 3 clubs.
Yep.
If you have graphite shafts, just think twice about breaking a club over your leg because that actually hurt.
Dude, it exploded with shards everywhere. And I was like, oh, and you started wincing in pain. I was like, he got metal in his eye.
It really hurt my quad. My quad was already hurt because I snapped a mobility band on it last night. That was actually kind of fun.
All right.
Those are the garage sale. I was gonna throw those away anyway.
Okay.
That's why we did that.
So
Graphite shafts, fucking stay away from breaking those
Yep.
things. Steel shafts, absolutely. Bend those sons of bitches right over your knee.
So D Brown 2381. If Ryan truly feels better now, then no, it's not crazy.
Nope.
It's not crazy at all.
From
God, I hate this game.
T Garmin 79. Would
T
you?
Grizzly?
Huh?
Nothing.
No.
Garmin?
T
Like the
Garmin.
internet?
T Garmin.
GPS.
79. Would you rather never miss a fairway again or never more than 2-putt again in your life?
I would much rather never miss a fairway.
Really?
100%.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Because imagine how many, if you're missing fairways, you could still be 2-putting and then you're still bogey, double bogey. If you're never missing fairways, you're probably really never getting penalty strokes.
Yeah, but I mean, we play out of the rough all the time and do well and then fuck it up on the green.
That's it.
But like, how many times have we been in the rough and then still on in 2 and then 3-putted for our bogey? And it doesn't say you can't.
Not often.
This doesn't say you can't 1-putt. It just says you'll never more than 2-putt.
No, for sure.
That's so many strokes saved, guaranteed. Like hitting it into the fairway isn't a guaranteed stroke saved. You
No,
can
but a
still
lot better
top
chance though.
Yeah.
You can still top it in the fairway. You're not topping putts.
Well, speak for yourself.
Dude, I'm going putts every day of the week.
No.
Really?
Fairway.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, there have been rounds where I've done just fine and played out of the fairway like twice.
But imagine how much better you could have played if you hit the fairway.
So
Yeah.
the round
Yeah.
that I shot my best ever was the round where we played 3-putt poker and we putted out of our fucking minds.
Mapleton?
Yeah.
Yep.
And the only difference in my game, everything was the exact same as every other round except for my putting. And that's what got me the best score I've ever shot.
So you don't need the putting. You need the drives in the fairway.
No, that was the one and only time. And that just showed that putting that well that day is what improved my score, not me doing anything else.
Yeah, but no, putting for sure matters the most.
I'm taking the guaranteed 2-putt.
But imagine it, like if I can't hit a fairway and let's say I'm having a bad day on the greens, but per this question, let's say I'm 2-putting everything. That's a bad day if I'm choosing the putting, right?
Yep.
That's still the odds of me getting on in 2 from the rough or the shit, or even with a penalty stroke is very slim.
Man, I mean, I think I got to take it, dude. I mean, and also fairway too is super subjective. You could hit one 30 yards and be in the fairway.
Well, I think
You're still going to go your average driver distance, but you're always going to go in the fairway.
Right. I'm just saying it's more guaranteed success taking the 2-putts than fairway, because there's no promised better strokes on the fairway situation. Nothing is promised with that. It is for sure promised with the 2-putting every time.
because there are a lot of times where I may only 3-putt 1 or 2 times an entire round, and I'll still shoot like an 88.
Yeah,
That's because I can't hit a fairway.
Yeah, I'm just saying, dude. It's the only for sure guarantee. Nothing is saying that I'm going to hit a good second shot if I'm in the fairway, but it is for sure saying I am only going to putt twice.
Yeah. The only way I say fairway is, one, you have the peace of mind of never having to go look for a ball or lose a ball on your tee shots, because you're hitting it, 250 to 300 yards depending. You can't see that shit all the way down, so it's like then you just know it's in the fairway.
That is a nice hidden perk, not having to look for your ball. But how about this? Magic Man on the greens, you got 100-foot putt on this nasty, shitty ass green. You just barely tap it the first one. You know for sure you have magic powers. It's going in the second time.
My last round of the year, 82 at Mapleton, 2.1 putts per hole.
Nice.
That's bad. You want like 1.8 putts per hole.
Really?
2.1 is bad.
I feel like that's good for us.
2.1 is not good. But I had 55% greens in regulation, and I had 21% fairways hit. So I still shot in, for me, a really good score, but I putted bad. I just hit a lot of greens in regulation. So I was getting up and down from the rough.
Yeah. So imagine if you'd have 2-putted all those at worst.
Or how many penalties did you have?
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Par 5s, I was dog shit. So I don't know, but I'm still going fairways hit. I would rather take a bomb of a drive down the middle than like sinking a 15-foot putt.
I think we had that question last time, and
yeah.
you said putt.
Well, I changed my mind in the last week.
Well,
For this question,
now until eternity, if you ask me a question like this, it'll always be putt for me.
it's not week to week
No,
like it is for me.
I've been putt since maybe the first month of this podcast. My answer would have been a little different.
Yeah.
But that was 3 years ago.
We did find out how important putting is.
Yes.
That we may need to work on it a little bit more.
Yeah, and that round I did shoot my best. I don't think I 3-putted the entire round.
No, I don't. Neither of us did.
So it would be fucking tight to just guarantee that every time.
It would be sick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Tyler. I'm up in the air on it. I have to think about it for a while. My leg still hurts.
You chose to do that.
No, I know.
3 times.
But wait, it's these are the first clubs I've ever broken in my entire life.
Yeah, and you just rattled off 3.
It's fun.
I needed an excuse to throw them away anyway.
Okay, we got a fucking weird, wild one.
Jesus.
From
Hit us with it.
Mrs. How do I tell my golf buddies' wives that I do not want to sleep with their husbands? Just golf. Like she wants to tell her, but
Oh, weird. So she's golfing with her friends' husbands?
I think so. So yeah, how do I tell my golf buddies' wives? So yeah, her golf buddies are males. How does she inform their wives that she's not trying to sleep with their husbands? She just wants to golf with them.
That's a crazy scenario, actually.
So obviously there's a lot to unpack here because she told us a backstory without telling us a backstory. There's obviously some comments being made by the golf buddies' wives, or at least some insinuating done by them that she got wind of.
Because you don't just start having these thoughts.
Yeah, these
Like
don't.
something had to have occurred beforehand, or some comment had to have been made.
And if there was no comment, then she's definitely thought about sleeping with her golf buddies
Yeah.
and is worried about what the wives will think.
Because you also know there's a group chat between the wives and not Miss who? Miss Wool.
I know now I'm second guessing saying her name, considering the nature of the question.
Okay, well we can say Miss something. We can bleep it out.
Mrs. M.
Miss M.
Miss M.
Mrs. So she is also married, according to her username on Instagram.
So then why?
Okay, we'll bleep it out though because
Yeah, mark that for me now.
I want to get more. I want to get more in depth. So maybe Mrs. M.
Yeah, we're just gonna call her Mrs. M.
Maybe maybe she had intimate relations previously
Yep.
with a golf husband.
Maybe that's how she got her husband. He was a golf buddy first.
Yeah.
Love
And
on
now-
the course. We
and
did a whole
now-
thing on that.
Yeah. Yeah. And now she strictly just wants to golf with these other guys.
Yeah, so there's
She already found love on the go. She already had an affair with, and this is all speculation, you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's only 2 scenarios here. Either the golf buddies' wives think she's trying to hook up with them, or she's thought about it at least once and then felt a little guilty and want to make sure the wives know that she's not gonna.
Yeah, because imagine when they all get together and her and all the husbands are like off, let's say like sipping whiskey, talking golf, whatever. She it sounds like she likes to do that. And then the wives of the golf husbands are just in the other corner, just like, oh my God, you see Miss Ham over there? She's like, she totally wants to fuck our husbands. Like, what the hell?
Do you think her husband's with the girls then, or with the
I don't know.
guys?
I actually, that's a great question.
Because is he not golf then? I'm guessing.
I mean, maybe he's one of the golf buddies. Maybe.
But then it shouldn't be weird for the
Correct.
wives. So he
Right.
has to not golf, and it's just the 3 or.
Is it Miss or Mrs.?
Mrs.
It's okay. That would insinuate she's married.
Mhm.
Yes.
So she had to have like used to have prior experiences with the 2 golfing buddies, and then ended it, got married, and now is like still friends with them and golfs with them. It has to be.
I mean, that's a lot to infer.
It happens.
Well, okay. Here's a start. I think the one thing that you can control is how you dress.
Yep.
I mean,
How is she supposed to dress, Ryan? That's main screams, I'm not going to bang your husband. She's supposed to wear a fucking sweater?
no, I think it's if you're dressing like a Paige Sporanic, I think there may be an issue with that when it comes, from the wives' side.
But also, More power to you. I like how she dresses.
No, I mean absolutely, but
Like
that's
everybody on the internet does.
yeah. But shit like that's what's gonna get people talking, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this might cause a rift, but I think the easiest scenario is just straight up tell those wives, hey, just so you know, I'm not trying to fuck your husbands. I'm just trying to golf.
I'm just trying to take their money in golf.
Yeah. I'm just trying to put you guys in a financial hole you'll never recover from by your taking all your husband's money on the golf course.
But then what if they're like, well, that's what she wants us to think. She wants us to think that she's not trying to sleep with their husbands. Because then, I mean, complete diversion.
I mean, this is the most Jerry Springer question we've had.
Yeah,
I think those group of wives just need to show up for one round
for sure.
and then just realize what it really is.
Or hey,
Or deflect. I got it. Be like,
Kyle's
hey,
got it.
you need to tell those wives, be like, hey, your husbands are hitting on the Bev Cart girl a lot. And then all of a sudden, you're the hero for ratting on the husbands, and they're like, oh, she would never bang her husband. She's here for us.
You ever seen Handmaid's Tale?
First couple seasons.
So she essentially becomes an eye or the eye. So she, like you just said, she is basically spying on the husbands while being with them to inform other people about what's going on.
Gotcha.
The double agent.
So double agent it, but then you might lose your golf buddies.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, she probably can't find a good group of gals to golf with. So she just wants to golf with the dudes, which I completely get. I mean, if that's what she's into, those are the people that she wants to go out with. But then if you start doing this shit for the wives, you lose your golf partners.
Might just need to take the wives out for a round. Just the wives
I think
with her.
I think so.
No husbands, no dudes. Just the wives go out and play.
Yeah. Sorry, Mrs. M. We really don't know how to navigate this one.
You could get out in front of it,
Because the
but then
question
it makes
is,
things awkward with the then it makes things awkward with them.
also the golf buddies. Like we've preached how important a good group of golf buddies is, and you don't want to jeopardize that. So you could also just, and I guess this is what I would do if for some reason Becca thought I was trying to bang my golf buddies. Nothing you
Just do it.
There's nothing.
Wait. Whoa. Pause.
And if she like you can't control what these wives thinks. Fuck them. Just keep golfing.
Right.
Don't
Wait, fuck
don't
him?
finish-
Literally fuck him?
Fuck the wife.
Whoa.
Literally,
I knew it.
Yeah. Literally fuck the
Just
wives.
do it.
And then they
Get
won't
it
be
over with.
concerned about you banging their husbands if you're
'Cause it
banging
already
them.
They'll already know. Yeah, they'll just know. Yeah, maybe just do it and get it done with.
Yep.
Yeah, just don't burden yourself with the opinions of them.
Yeah.
Just
no,
enjoy the game.
Don't make them liars. Prove them right.
Yeah, and who knows if they're even thinking that. If they're thinking you're hitting on their husbands, who cares? Just enjoy your round of golf. Don't let it bother you. They're not your problem.
I think it's probably easier said than done.
I know, but I mean,
The advice here is tough because it's like
I don't know, man.
I mean,
Mrs. M, you are in a pickle.
yeah, you are.
Hey, how about next week? How about you DM us? We need a little more backstory to properly diagnose this.
Yeah, give it. We need more backs. Maybe we'll dive in more next week. Tyler, I was gonna say the same thing. Like, hey, let's just save this for next week again.
Yeah, we need more information. Did they bring something up to you? Have you thought about hooking up with one of the golf buddies and now you feel guilty
Yeah,
and
did
think
one
you
of
should tell
them-
the wives?
Did one of them come on to you at one point?
Yeah. We need to know the situation before we properly advise you.
Yeah, we may need to get. Yeah.
Bring her on the show. Like,
I was gonna-
like an episode of Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go full Springer if we're gonna.
Yeah, we bring on all her golf buddies too, and then decide.
And
Bring them all into one
and
big
the
Zoom.
wives.
There's like, there's
Then we do
Her
a
and
paternity test.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
More backstory.
Yeah. What are we at for time, Noah?
We're sitting at about an hour 15.
Okay, last question, because about
Jesus.
10 of those is us fiddle fucking with the clubs.
Right.
Sure.
Yep.
Last question from RCH
Kelly.
Lupka.
Mike.
RCH Lupka 14. What's one diabolical thing you would have in a greenskeeper Jesus Christ. What is one diabolical thing you would have in a greenskeeper's revenge scramble? So let's say you're the greenskeeper and you're putting on your own revenge scramble. What would you do to fuck with the golfers? All right, I got one.
Okay.
There would be one hole where I just don't cut a cup.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, where the hell did they put it?
Yeah.
Is it in the sand trap? Is it behind a tree?
That would be fucked.
That is diabolical.
Yeah, or you do cut the cup, but it's in the it's off the fringe in the rough.
No, they do that already. I'm saying no cup. In like 18, there's no cup. And all the golfers are like, what the fuck? Where is the hole?
But you put a flag up so it looks like they know where they're
Yeah.
aiming,
Yep.
but they don't.
No, I leave a flag laying down on the green so it looks like somebody just didn't
Person
put the
form.
pin back in.
Yep. That's a great idea. I mean, if you want to talk diabolical, when they tell you that's cart path only,
That's diabolical.
that's fucking diabolical.
Yeah.
And that's super minor, but it's actually super major.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's a good one too. Greenskeeper revenge. If you have the fancy golf carts, you change the GPS location so it like shuts off in random spots in the middle of the fairway. So like there's just one random spot right in the middle of the fairway where you're trying to hit your drives that your cart turns off in.
Yeah.
That would really
Or-
fuck with people.
Change it to meters instead of yards.
Yeah.
That
That'd be
area has
another
the
good
wrong
one. Or
numbers.
feet.
Yep.
Or have it like you could hook your Bluetooth up to all the carts from the clubhouse and just play dumb shit.
Just air horn every 20 seconds.
A super diabolical move by the groundskeepers. They could like bury a rake into the sand, like just right underneath the surface. So if you step on it, it's gonna fucking, it's gonna fly up and smack you right in the face. I mean, that's revenge right
Yeah.
there. Hey, rake your bunkers, dumbass.
Jesus. I'd have to go with like 30 rakes on one green and they have to like maneuver all of them.
It's make like a maze.
Yep.
Yep.
It's kind of like the red lasers that shoot out when someone's trying to rob a bank.
Yeah, I would put a sniper tower up on one and I would shoot.
Jesus.
Paintball.
Yeah, shoot them with paintballs or sandbags.
Yeah.
They're in the backstroke on their putt, just right in the neck.
A golf course would be a great place for a paintball course.
Yeah,
It'd be massive.
Yeah.
would be fun.
Those are some good options. I mean, what they're doing already. Is anyone like forking the greens?
Yeah, so you know those stupid green stakes that hold the ropes up around ground under repair?
Yep.
I've seen one where they took a bunch of those and put them all over the green.
Interesting.
Not forking, but similar vibe.
Yeah, similar vibe to getting forked.
Maybe that's what Mrs. M. They were forking greens together.
Jesus.
Yikes. We went in on Miss M. We just need more backstory though.
We got it. Yeah, we can't help
only-
you until we know.
Yeah, we can only insinuate until we get more information. That
Up to
I'm
our
actually-
imaginations,
I'm
which is
actually-
not good.
no, I'm actually
Yeah, we're
really
sick
excited.
fucks.
I'm actually really excited to get more info on that because now I'm gonna be.
You just
I'll-
guys got to triple remind me to bleep out her name in the first one because
We will.
I don't
Yeah.
want. If there wasn't troubles before, if any of that golf group or the wives listen to this episode, there
Now
will
there
be.
is. Yeah, because all it takes is one person to hear the Instagram handle, send it to one of the wives, and be like, "Hey, she's in this pickle right now about banging your husband."
She might
even
be
though
doing
she
it
probably
this
doesn't,
weekend.
even though she doesn't want to at all. But we'll have more info on it for you guys next week.
Yep. Hopefully,
Yeah,
Mrs. M, reach out. The people are gonna want to know.
Tyler, are we gonna be at our new stew next week?
I believe so.
Let's fucking go. This is the last episode.
Yeah. If we're not
In
in the
this
new
spot.
stew next week, we'll either be we'll be remote somewhere.
At Sweet Shots or somewhere. Wow. Last episode, sitting right in this spot.
Yeah. R.I.P. It's been a good run.
Rest easy, buddy. Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
No way you have to say it.
Love you. R.I.P.
You piped that the wrong way.
I'll call the clubhouse. We'll book another 18 for tomorrow.
Okay, they cheated on that. They fluffed their balls.
Yeah, no better time for the breakfast ball than now.